Considered to be the most naturally talented player in the history of the game, Ronnie O Sullivan, snooker's star attraction, joins Eurosport.
Just the best there has ever been.
With exclusive access to the rocket, view the game from a different angle in an unmissable series dedicated to snooker. The Ronnie O Sullivan Show, Tuesday the 25th of March at 12:30 p.m. on British Eurosport 2 HD, the home of snooker.
Just a little tip for you guys out there. I always like to kind of make sure that when I'm addressing the ball, my right forearm is parallel. And what I mean by that is it's not too far there or I'm not too much inside. I kind of think, well, there's a kind of neutral position. And for anyone trying to advance in the game, I always think that's a good kind of something to have in your, as a routine, if you like. So kind of bear that in mind. I'm not saying one's right, one's wrong, but this is what actually works for me, and I haven't done too bad.
Love it. Love it.
I would imagine, just listening to that kind of knowing where you've been, where you've come, you kind of have a much more of a special appreciation for what you've actually achieved.
My appreciation for everything I've achieved is, never changed. I was probably maybe 6 months before I came over. I was in the queue at the job centre to be on the dole. I was.
What's this, back in Australia?
Yeah, back in Australia, about 6 months before. It's still 2003. I didn't have a job. I had no qualifications. Left school really young. So, and I just couldn't do it. So I turned around, I walked out, and I've got to give snooker one more chance. I don't want to be like this. I think that, in some ways, I think that you're kind of leading the way with how players should, treat themselves. With, obviously you do a lot of running and that, and you're, probably without doubt the fittest player on the tour. It's probably, probably not. You probably don't have too much competition with some of the guys out there, but I think that a lot of players could certainly learn a lot from you in terms of the fitness, and it's something that I have to do, focusing on the big events, building up towards that.
It was his performance at the Masters back in January that produced the biggest plaudits of all, with many describing it as snooker from the gods. Good friend Andy Goldstein caught up with Ronnie at his flat to get his thoughts on that incredible display.
Brilliant start to the new calendar year, if you like, 2014. And obviously the Masters is like a huge event for me because it's in London. So it's an event I love playing because there's all the top quality players in there, so every match is like a final really. So to manage to win it and win it in the style that I did, which is quite unbelievable really.
You're laughing, aren't you, because you're thinking of that game against Ricky Walden?
I'm laughing really because not many people know, that 2 days before the Masters I was going to pull out. Due to stress and exhaustion. Again, I'd played so much September, October, November. Sort of ran this area really. All I was thinking was pot the red and just get enough pace on the white so as it comes somewhere down here.
Just to give yourself a chance on that black?
Yeah, just get me anywhere down here. I didn't care if it's there, here.
That's what
there,
you're thinking?
There, I don't care, mate. As long as I've got a shot on the black.
Oh, superb.
It just falls plumb on the black, look at it.
Yeah.
You couldn't have put that anywhere else on the table.
Unbelievable,
It's giving
mate.
you the angle to get the...
buzzing.
What's your heart doing then? What are you thinking?
I started to get excited now. This is when I started to get excited, because up until then, although I took 14 reds, 14 blacks, I still had that difficult red. Now this was the shot that done me. I wanted the white. Now we're going to talk about the bridge hand, which is very, very important. It's also important to have a stable bridge hand. Anything that's moving or not stable is not going to be reliable. So I like to always try and get this part of the hand or the hand onto the table. You want to kind of keep it level, and what you want to try and create is a V for your cue hand for your cue to go through your thumb and your finger next to your thumb. And what you want to be able to do is to make it that solid that the cue can go nowhere but along this line here. You don't want it going across there, you don't want it going across there. You just want it driving fast and forward through into the shot.